My name's Rachel. I'm a homeschool mom to two boys, grades 3rd and 5th. And today I wanted to share you the planner that I use for my homeschool. I am getting close to ending my 6th year as a homeschool mom, and I have never bought from the same planner company twice until now. And so I don't want to say I found the one that works for me, but I might have found the one that works for me. And I just really love the layout. I love what's in it. And so today I'm just going to be showing you what that is. It is a company called Rad and Happy. And I'm going to talk to you about what's in it, why I like it, why it works for me. I also have my new one came in the mail just maybe 2 days ago, and so I will be showing you the differences between the two. Now, a couple details about Rad and Happy. They are a smaller planner company. This is their education edition, and it is $49. They have other things on their website as well. Real quick, I'm just gonna name off a couple items that they also sell. Planners, they have bags, they have downloads, they sell classes for drawing, they have really cool coloring sheets that are in the planner. I'll show you those, but you can also get a monthly coloring sheet subscription for those. They have other journals, they have creative planners, they have sketchbooks, they also have a mom and me or a dad and me journal, guided journal. And then they have a bunch of other planners that come in 2 sizes, but the education edition is just this one big one. So because they are a smaller planner company, they only have one design available for their education planner. Their education edition. There's only just this one design. I bought this about the same time last year, and then I noticed a few months after they came out with this design that I'm going to show you. And so if you go on their website, in fact, I'll just pull it out. So this is their newest design. So if you go on their website, you can still purchase this one. It is undated, which is perfect for me. But I have a feeling that they might be coming out with a new design in a couple months. So this is like 2 years old. This is 1 year old. And then just because of the timing when I buy my planner, I'm kind of getting the older version. So I have a feeling that they're going to come out with a new design soon. So over the years, I have found that what I need in my homeschool planner are basically only 3 things, and if I have more than 3, I get overwhelmed. I'm not as productive. The planner just doesn't work for me, and so I have found that this planner is very simple and is exactly just what I need. And so I'm going to go over what those 3 things are when I flip through them, and it may seem simple, but it is what I need. Now, this planner is just my homeschool. It's not my day-to-day planner. And when it comes to that planner, I still haven't really found one that works well with my brain. But in terms of homeschool, this one has just been perfect, and I was really excited to purchase from this company again. Now, there are a couple differences between the two, and so I will go ahead and flip this around and show you the differences. All right, so here is the old one. This is the one I've been using all year, and this is their new one that is available right now. I'm going to go ahead and first go through the one I'm currently using to explain the simple 3 things that I need in a planner. But I'll also show you everything that's in this one. But again, this one's not available, but it's very similar to the other one. When you first open it, they have a place for your name. This is a dot grid, which is really nice. I'm a big dot grid person. I love that. They also have this here at the glance. I obviously don't really use this all that much. They have a section for birthdays, memories that you can just write whatever you want. Now this is what I need to be successful. So this takes some time, but what I do at the beginning of the year is I take each one of their subjects and I will write down how many lessons per subject that they will have for the year. And I write everything that they're going to do. Now things change. We didn't continue this. we ended up changing our math curriculum pretty early on, so we went from needing 170 lessons to only 120. So just things change, and I don't update this every day. It's probably every other month I'll update this. So I have this for both of my kids. Now this I find very helpful. I just updated it today. I think last time I updated it was the beginning of February. And so what I can do is I can see how many lessons they have left. I count how many weeks we have left, and just a little bit quick math, I can know roughly how many times I want them to do that subject per week. So this thing right here, I only have 2 kids. Again, it takes a long time, but I use this throughout the whole year. This is one of the 3 things that I have to have, is this layout right here. And so then what it is they have all their months. Again, this is undated, so you just kind of circle what you want. We start in July, and they have all their months, in the front, okay? I don't really use these all that much. Some months maybe I'll do a bit more. We have other places where we have our calendars. I didn't even touch December. I go ahead and fill it in at the beginning of the year so it's there. Sometimes what I'll do, let's see, I'll update so because I did all this, all my quick math, here's where I kind of write it down for the month of April, what I want each kid, how many lessons I want them to do per week. So sometimes I'll do it for that, but for the most part, I don't really touch this section, and it's fine that it's there. But then their weeklies are behind that. Now, one thing they have, which is super cool, and this is pretty thick paper, guys, but they have these 2-page coloring sheets. Now, these are the coloring sheets that you can have start with your whole monthly subscription. I'm not sure how many you get, but they have really cool coloring sheets, and so I let my kids pick a page and they'll do that. Now, this is the second of the 3rd things I need, a very simple weekly outlook. Now, what I'll do, this was our first week, and this was the first time I ever used this, so I'm gonna skip to the next week, because this is what it looks like every single week for me. I will write what I want my kid to do that entire week, and then for both of them, I only have 2 kids, and then as we go throughout the week, I will fill it out as we've done it. Again, these are undated, so you have to kind of fill it out yourself, which is fine for me. They do have a section here for Saturday, Sunday. Never used them. They have a thing next week, Monday through Friday. Never used that. I do use this every once in a while when there's certain things I want to remember to do. So kind of like a habit tracker, but a task tracker. And this is pretty much it. This is what I do, and so every single week will look like this. If you saw my video about year-round homeschool, you know we don't do school every day of the week. We take days off a lot, so you're gonna notice. And now because it's undated, you're gonna have sometimes where there's 5 spreadsheets for the weekly instead of 4, so sometimes they get emptied. And then here's another one of those coloring sheets. They will have a coloring sheet between each month. So you're gonna have 4 to 5 of these spreads, and then a new coloring sheet, and then another 4 to 5 of these things and a new coloring sheet. So we have some dinosaurs. These are super cute. Suns. I love yous. They had art supplies. My kids don't always. This one's kind of cute. It has pears, macaroni and cheese, peanut butter and jelly, bacon and eggs. It's kind of cute. And so, because it's undated, all they have are these 2 tabs. So this is where I kind of keep track of where we are today. And that has been working just fine. Now, the last thing I need in my planner are note pages, and I need a lot of note pages. So these are in the very back. One side is dot, one side is line. And I'm just gonna flip through these real quick. but I obviously use these throughout the year a whole lot. This was where I created a literature guide for the first Harry Potter book, so this is kind of where all those plans ended up, and I worked through things. Working on next year's curriculum and what I want to do, keeping track of what I've bought, what that's going to look like. A new project I'm working on right now, that's where I'm keeping track, and I still have a couple pages here in the back to work, and then it also has a pocket. So this is super durable. The other thing that's really nice is it lays flat. I don't know if you've ever had a planner that doesn't do that, but it is very nice to have one that lays very flat. So this design is not available. This is, but again, I'll say it a couple times, they will probably be coming out with a newer version in a few months. This version came out, I don't know, maybe last May, I'm not quite sure. So this just came, and I have not filled anything out, so I'm going to show you what this one looks like. So again, this is where you can put your name and year and all that. Dot grid. Let me get this here. Year at a glance. These are all blank, so you can fill them in as you want. Birthdays. This says memories with lines. Now, one thing this one has is more of these pages. Now, these are the pages where I write down all of my kids' lessons for the entire year. I don't need more than 2. I will be needing to use paper like this for grading my upcoming 6th grader, but I don't think I'm going to do it in this. I think I'm going to find somewhere else. So, but they do have more of these pages. If you're a state that has to do attendance, this might be helpful and a really good place to keep attendance for the year. We don't have to do that in the state of Washington, but if we did, this would be a really good place to do that. So then we have all of our months. It does look a little bit different. I kind of like the bigger font up here. The boxes are nice, and then you have this note page here on the side. So these are all going to be the same. I think there's 13 in here, I'm not sure. Again, we have just the 2 tabs. All right, and then here's one of our coloring sheets. And then here's their weekly layout. It looks a little bit different from the last one, but still looks like it's going to work exactly for what I need personally. I need simple. So here, instead of 2 columns, it's just one big one, but I'll just keep I only have 2 kids. I'll just kind of list off what they're doing here. We still have this task tracker, which I'll be using. Other than that, it pretty much looks just about the same to me, at least, so for what I need. So let me go through at least and find the coloring sheets for you guys so you can see what's available in these, because they are different. And sometimes it's nice when I'm doing a read aloud, I'll hand my kids one of my kids these, and then they will just color while I'm reading. I have one kid who likes to color a whole lot more than the other. That one's kind of cute. This one's fun, all the Vikings. I like these. I have a son who's obsessed with narwhals. He will be excited to see this one. Dancing pickles, that's, I haven't looked at these yet, that's kind of funny. And so we've gotten to the end here of their weeklies, and then they have the notes. Again, dot grid on one side, lines on the other. You have the date up here if you want to keep track of your notes when you're taking them. A whole lot of these. and then a pocket in the back. So I hope that video was helpful. If you're still looking for one and think that this might be a good fit, I will go ahead and link their website down below. I don't have any special code or anything, but I'll go ahead and do that just for your convenience if you want to see what they have available. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!